Please come and lie on your mat. Please come and lie on the floor.
請你喺你嘅席上面或者喺地下瞓低。
Have your legs long, have your arms to the side.
讓你雙腿呢可以伸長，雙手放響身體嘅兩側。
But if it's not comfortable for you to have your legs long, you can have them bent.
如果伸長雙腿會唔舒服嘅話呢，亦都可以曲膝嘅。
Bring your attention to your pelvis.
將注意力帶去你嘅盤骨嘅位置。
Sense how your pelvis is contacting the floor.
留意下你嘅盤骨係點樣接觸個地下㗎。
Does one side of your bottom feel more in contact with the floor compared to the other?
會唔會有一邊嘅臀部呢係貼近個地下多過另一邊㗎？
And if your eyes are open, close your eyes.
如果你打開咗眼睛嘅話呢，請你眯埋眼。
Sense your lower back.
留意下你嘅下背。
Sense the space between your lower back and the floor.
留意下你下背同地下之間嗰個空間。
How big does the space feel today?
呢一個空間今日嘅感覺係點樣㗎？
Bring your attention to your upper back.
請你將注意力帶去你嘅上背。
Sense your right shoulder blade and how your right shoulder blade contacts the floor.
留意下你嘅右肩胛骨，佢係點樣接觸個地下嘅呢？
And compare to how your left shoulder blade is contacting the floor.
對比一下你嘅左肩胛骨，又係點樣接觸地下㗎？
Begin to sense your breathing.
開始留意下你嘅呼吸。
And as we did in the first class, take the palms of both your hands and place them on your lower belly, on your lower abdomen.
好似我哋第一堂嘅時候做過咁樣呢，將我哋雙手嘅手掌心而家擺喺我哋下腹嘅上面。
Just sense how your belly or your lower belly is moving into your hands as you breathe.
留意下，當你呼吸嘅時候，你嘅下腹呢係點樣喺你嘅手掌心下低喐動嘅。
Sense that on the inhale, there is an upward movement. Your lower belly moves into your hands.
留意下，當你吸氣嘅時候呢，我哋嘅下腹呢會上升，移向我哋嘅手掌心。
And as you breathe out, there is a downward movement of the belly.
當我哋呼氣嘅時候，我哋嘅下腹呢就會向下沉嘅。
And now begin to exaggerate the movement in your belly. So begin to allow your lower belly to become as big as you can on the inhale.
然後我哋開始呢誇大少少我哋下腹呢一個喐動咯，容許我哋吸氣嘅時候呢個下腹呢會膨脹，喺我哋嘅手掌心下面呢擴張嘅。
Maybe the image of blowing up a ball or blowing up a balloon or perhaps a flower opening.
好似咧，我哋吹氣入一個氣球入邊，個氣球越嚟越大，又或者咧，好似一朵花慢慢打開咁樣。
That on the in-breath, the flower opens, the ball and the balloon expands.
我哋吸氣嘅時候咧，呢朵花盛放，然後咧，我哋個氣球咧，亦都會擴張。
And as you exhale, your belly moves down towards the floor, away from your hands.
當你呼氣嘅時候咧，你嘅下腹咧會向地下嗰個方向沉落去，離開你嘅手掌心。
And now take your hands off your belly, bring them down to the side, have a rest.
而家咧可以將你嘅雙手咧離開你嘅下腹，放落去身體嘅兩側。
Please bend your legs, bring your feet to stand.
請你可以曲膝，讓兩隻腳嘅腳板底放喺脊上面。
Have a space between your knees, a space between your feet, shoulder width apart.
讓你嘅兩隻腳同埋兩個膝頭哥之間呢，有大概好似膊頭咁闊嘅距離。
Begin to take both legs down to the left.
請你將兩隻腳呢可以慢慢放佢落去左邊，
Then bring them back to the center.
然後帶返佢哋嚟中間。
Do this movement a number of times.
呢個動作我哋來回做幾次。
It's a movement we explored in the first class of the series of taking both legs down to the left and then bringing them back to the center.
呢個動作呢係喺我哋呢個系列入邊嘅第一課呢有試過嘅，讓我哋兩隻腳呢一齊放落去左邊，然之後呢又帶返佢嚟中間。
And now bring both legs back to the center, lengthen your legs, have a rest.
然後呢，當你雙腳返到嚟中間嘅時候，你可以伸長雙腿休息一下。
Bend your legs, bring your feet to stand.
再一次曲膝，讓兩隻腳嘅腳板底放喺脊上面。
Take both your hands and point your fingers towards the ceiling. Have your elbows straight so that your arms are straight, pointing towards the ceiling.
我哋呢舉起雙臂，然後呢讓我哋嘅手指頭指向天花板，手臂呢係比較直一啲嘅。
And then bring the palms of your hands together.
將兩隻手嘅手掌心放埋一齊。
So in the Feldenkrais method, we call this the arms in triangle position.
喺魁根斯方法入邊呢，我哋叫呢一個手部嘅位置呢，做一個三角形嘅位置。
The palms of the hands are the top of the triangle or the tip of the triangle.
你兩隻手手掌心貼埋一齊嗰個地方呢，就係三角形嘅頂部嘅尖端。
And your shoulders are the base of the triangle.
而我哋嘅膊頭呢，就係呢個三角形嘅底部。
Now, I'd like you to keep your palms together. It's as if your palms are kind of stuck together with glue.
請你呢盡量將你嘅兩隻手嘅手掌心呢黐埋一齊，好似呢我哋搽咗膠水貼埋咗一齊咁樣。
And begin to gently take both arms to the right.
咁慢慢呢，我哋將兩隻手臂呢放去右邊。
Keep your elbows straight.
保持我哋嘅手臂係直嘅。
And then bring both arms back to the center again.
然後我哋兩隻手又再帶返嚟中間。
And do this a number of times.
呢個動作我哋來回做幾次。
Taking both arms to the right, you sense the left side of your left shoulder blade begins to leave the floor. The left side of your ribs begin to leave the floor.
我哋隻手呢轉去右邊嘅同時呢，感受一下我哋左邊嘅膊頭同埋肩胛骨，甚至我哋嘅肋骨嘅位置呢，慢慢離開個地下。
And then bring both arms back to the center again.
然後又將雙臂帶返嚟中間。
And you only take your arms as far as you feel comfortable. You stay within your comfort zone.
我哋嘅手呢放去右邊嘅時候呢，我哋只係需要去到一個我哋自己覺得舒服嘅位就得啦。我哋呢可以係響自己嘅舒適圈入邊去做呢個動作嘅。
Your knees, your legs, your pelvis stay relatively quiet. They don't really move.
我哋嘅兩隻腳嘅膝頭哥，我哋嘅盤骨位置呢係比較安靜嘅。我哋呢啲部分呢係唔需要喐嘅。
The next time both arms or the triangle is back in the center, stop, bring both arms down to the side, lengthen your legs, have a rest.
下一次你嘅手臂，我哋個三角形呢返到嚟中間嘅時候呢，請你可以伸長雙腿，放返雙臂呢落去身體嘅兩側，然後休息一下。
Bend your legs, bring your feet to stand.
請大家曲膝。
Begin to take both legs to the right.
將我哋嘅雙腳呢慢慢放去右邊。
Then bring both legs back to the center.
然後將兩隻腳帶返嚟中間。
And do this a number of times and just sense how it feels on this side to take both legs to the right. The left side of your bottom, the left side of your lower back begins to leave the floor.
我哋來回做幾次，留意下而家呢一邊呢個動作嘅感覺係點樣㗎？
Bring both legs back to the center, stop.
將兩隻腳帶返嚟中間，然之後停低。
Bring your arms into the triangle.
我哋嘅雙臂呢，又再一次去到頭先三角形嗰個位置。
Your palms are together, your elbows are straight.
你嘅手掌心係貼埋一齊，手臂呢係直嘅。
Begin to gently take both arms to the left.
慢慢將我哋嘅雙手呢轉向左邊。
Keep your elbows straight.
保持我哋嘅手臂伸直。
Sense the right shoulder blade, the right side of your ribs begins to leave the floor.
留意下我哋嘅右邊嘅上身，我哋右邊嘅肋骨呢慢慢離開咗地下。
Then bring the right shoulder blade back to contact the floor. You bring the triangle back to the starting position.
然後將我哋嘅手臂帶返嚟中間，我哋嘅三角形呢又再一次去到一開始嘅位置。
Continue.
我哋繼續來回。
Just consider, what's your head doing? Is your head fixed in space?
留意下我哋嘅頭係點樣㗎？ 做緊呢個動作嘅時候，個頭係咪定咗唔喐嘅呢？
Or can you allow your head to also move, to roll?
定係我哋可唔可以容許我哋個頭呢都可以一齊轉動嘅？
Sense the movement in your chest.
留意下你胸口嘅喐動。
And the next time your right shoulder blade, the right side of your back contacts the floor, stop, bring both arms down to the side.
下一次你嘅右邊嘅背脊同埋肩胛骨掂返落去地下嘅時候呢，請你可以停低，將雙手放返落身體兩側，
Lengthen your legs, have a rest.
伸長雙腿，休息一下。
Bend your legs, bring your feet to stand.
請你曲膝，將兩隻腳嘅腳板底擺喺脊上面，
Cross your left leg over your right.
將你嘅左腳呢翹上去右腿上面。
It's the kind of position we sometimes take when we're in a chair, crossing the legs, the left leg on top of the right.
有陣時我哋坐喺凳上面翹腳呢，都會有咁樣嘅動作嘅。我哋嘅左腿翹咗上去右腿。
If this movement or this position isn't comfortable for you, then you can also do this movement with both legs as we did before, just both legs wide apart.
如果呢個動作呢會令到你覺得唔舒服嘅話呢，可以返去頭先我哋兩隻腳分開嗰個位置嘅。
Or with both feet on the floor.
雙腳嘅腳板底係掂住地下。
But if it is comfortable for you, left leg crossed over the right.
但係如果而家咁樣左腳翹咗上去右腳嗰度係舒服嘅話呢，可以維持呢個姿勢。
Gently begin to take both legs to the left.
請你慢慢將你嘅雙腿呢一齊呢放落去左邊，
Then bring them back to the center.
然後慢慢帶返佢哋去中間。
Do this movement a number of times, but really make the movement very, very small, very gentle. Even if you're someone that you have a wide range of movement, play with doing the movement small, smaller than you would usually do.
試下容許你呢個動作呢好細微嘅，即使呢你平時做呢啲動作呢個幅度可以好大呢，都請你呢試下，我哋將而家呢個動作嘅幅度呢較細一啲，可以做一個好細微嘅動作。
And if you're someone that has you feel a smaller range of movement, do this movement even smaller.
如果你平時做呢個動作嘅幅度都係唔大嘅呢，請你呢可以試下讓你呢一次做呢個動作嘅幅度呢變得更加細一啲。
And begin to sense that as you take both legs to the left, the right side of your back begins to peel away from the floor.
留意下，當你雙腳放去左邊嘅同時呢，你右邊嘅盤骨呢會慢慢離開咗地下嘅。
The lower back comes away from the floor, and then the ribs on the right come away from the floor. And you may feel the shoulder blade about to come away from the floor, and then you come back, you do the reverse.
可能呢你會感覺到你嘅下背會離開咗地下，或者你嘅肋骨會離開咗地下，甚至呢你嘅肩胛骨嗰度呢都好似想離開地下。當你去到呢個位置嘅時候呢，請你返嚟，去返中間。
Both legs to the left, the right side is peeling away from the floor, and then you bring both legs back to the center, and the right side contacts the floor again.
你嘅雙腿呢轉向左邊，你感覺到你右邊嘅身體呢離開地下，然後呢慢慢呢又返嚟中間，再一次感覺你整個身體呢都掂住個地下。
The next time both legs are back in the center, stop, uncross your legs, lengthen them, have a rest.
然後下一次你嘅雙腳返嚟中間嘅時候呢，請你停低，放返兩隻腳落去地下，休息一下。
So bend your legs, bring your feet to stand.
我哋再一次曲膝，讓兩隻腳嘅腳板底放喺席上面。
Cross your right leg over your left.
將你嘅右腿翹上去左腿上面。
Sense your breathing.
留意下你嘅呼吸。
So we're going to add the breath to the movement. So as you take both legs to the right, I'd like you to have a gentle in-breath.
我哋呢將個呼吸加埋落去個動作度咯。當我哋兩隻腳放去右邊嘅同時呢，請你係吸氣嘅。
And then when you come back to the center, you breathe out.
然後當你嘅雙腿返嚟中間嘅時候呢，請你呼氣。
So take a little moment to just get that connection with the breath and the movement. In breath, the left side of your back begins to peel away from the floor.
我哋用少少時間呢去適應一下呢個動作。當我哋嘅雙腿放去右邊嘅時候呢，我哋吸氣嘅。
And then as you bring both legs back to the center, as you breathe out, begin to press the left side of the back into the floor.
然後當我哋嘅雙腿返嚟中間，我哋呼氣嘅時候呢，我哋呢可以將我哋嘅下背呢，好似呢按落去、撳落去個地下度咁樣。
You can use the muscles of your stomach to help you press the lower back into the floor.
你可以用你腹部嘅肌肉呢去幫助你將你嘅下背呢按落去個地下嗰度。
So taking both legs to the right on an in-breath, and then as you bring both legs back to the center, breathe out. Contract the muscles of the stomach to help pressing the back into the floor, pressing the left side back into the floor.
我哋呢雙腳呢放喺右邊嘅時候，我哋吸氣，然後返嚟中間嘅時候呢呼氣，然後用我哋腹部嘅肌肉呢去幫助我哋將我哋嘅背脊呢按落去地下度，尤其是就係我哋左邊嘅下背嘅地方，可以按落去地下嗰度。
The next time, the back, the left side of the back, the left side of the ribs are contacting the floor again. Uncross your legs, lengthen them, have a rest.
下一次你左邊嘅背脊掂返落去地下嘅時候呢，請你可以放返雙腳落地下，伸長雙腿，休息一下。
So bend both legs again, bring both feet to stand.
我哋再一次曲膝，讓兩隻腳板底放喺席上面。
Bring your arms into the triangle position.
將我哋嘅手又再一次帶到去頭先嗰個三角形位置。
Open your eyes.
打開眼睛，
Look at your thumbs.
望住我哋嘅手指公。
Begin to gently take both arms to the right and follow the movement of your thumbs so that your head and your eyes also roll in the same direction as both palms or both hands. But you keep your knees and you keep your pelvis relatively still. They don't move to the right. The head moves to the right and the arms move to the right.
我哋嘅手呢轉去右邊嘅同時呢，我哋嘅眼睛可以跟住我哋兩隻手指公、兩個手掌呢望向右邊。 然後呢，當佢翻返嚟中間嘅時候呢，我哋都跟住佢翻返嚟中間。當我哋隻眼跟住個手指嘅時候呢，我哋留意下我哋嘅身體啦，我哋嘅盤骨啦，同埋膝頭哥呢，唔會跟住一齊喐嘅。
The left shoulder blade begins to leave the floor. The left side of your ribs begin to leave the floor. And when you feel the left side of your waist is about to leave the floor, come back to the center.
我哋左邊嘅肩胛骨會離開地下，可能肋骨都會離開地下。如果你開始感覺到你左邊嘅下背呢都想離開地下嘅時候，請你呢翻返嚟中間。
Bring everything back to the center. Lengthen your legs. Bring your arms down to the side. Have a rest.
我哋將所有身體唔同嘅部分帶返嚟中間，然後呢可以伸長雙腿休息一下啦。
Bend your legs. Bring both feet to stand.
請你曲膝，將兩隻腳嘅腳板底擺隻上面。
Bring your arms into the triangle position.
再一次將手帶到去三角形嘅位置。
Open your eyes.
打開眼睛。
Gently take both arms, take the triangle to the right, roll your head to the left.
慢慢將我哋嘅三角形呢轉向右邊，但係同時個頭呢轉向左邊。
So the head is moving in the opposite direction.
所以我哋嘅頭呢係反方向咁轉動嘅。
And then you bring everything back to the center.
然後又將身體各個部分帶返嚟中間。
And do this a number of times.
我哋呢個動作來回做幾次。
And begin to find the clarity or the detail in the movement, that the head doesn't move quicker than the arms and the arms don't move quicker than the head. They go separate ways at the same time and they come home to meet each other at the same time.
我哋呢可以仔細啲去留意下呢個動作咯。我哋嘅頭同埋手呢係同一時間去轉動嘅，唔會呢個頭快過對手，或者對手呢快過個頭嘅。我哋呢雖然係反方向咁轉動，但係呢同時間轉動，同埋呢最終呢同時間呢返返嚟中間嘅。
And now begin to move your eyes in the direction of your arms, but your head moves in the opposite direction.
然後呢，我哋而家試下呢，將我哋嘅頭同埋手呢反方向轉動嘅同時呢，我哋嘅眼睛呢係跟住隻手去轉動嘅。
So the eyes are moving to the right, the arms or the triangles moving to the right, but the head's moving to the left.
所以眼睛同埋手都係轉向右邊，但係頭轉向左邊。
Be gentle with this, be soft. It's a funny, silly kind of thing.
我哋可以柔軟啲、溫和地去做呢個動作，因為呢係一個比較奇怪嘅動作嚟嘅。
We just play with it gently, with a kind of curiosity.
我哋帶住好奇心去玩下。
Bring everything back to the center. Close your eyes.
將頭、手同埋眼都帶返嚟中間，然後眯埋眼。
And now take the triangle to the right, roll your head to the right, allow your eyes to move to the right. Even though your eyes are closed, they can move to the right in your eye socket, everything to the right.
然後而家呢，讓你嘅手、眼同埋頭呢都轉去右邊。雖然你眯埋咗眼，但係呢都可以喺眼簾下低呢將眼睛轉去右邊嘅。
And just sense how that feels.
然後留意下咁樣嘅動作，而家感覺係點樣？
Sense your mouth and your jaw, just to be aware that you're not clenching your teeth, you're not clenching your jaw.
留意下你嘅嘴巴同埋牙膠嘅位置，我哋呢冇呢咬緊咗個牙關嘅。
Then bring the triangle, your head, your eyes back to the center. Lengthen your legs, bring your arms down to the side, have a rest.
將我哋嘅三角形帶返嚟中間，我哋嘅頭帶返嚟中間，將手放返響身體嘅兩側，伸長雙腿休息一下。
Bend both legs, bring your feet to stand.
你再一次曲膝，讓兩隻腳嘅腳板底放喺脊上面。
Bring your arms into the triangle.
將手帶返去三角形位置。
Bring your left leg over your right, so your left leg is crossed over the right.
將我哋嘅左腿翹上去右腿上面。
Gently begin to take both legs to the left as you take the triangle to the right.
將我哋嘅腿轉向左邊，同時將我哋嘅手轉去右邊。
Make the movement small. It can't be a big movement because there's a twist going on in the torso.
容許你嘅動作呢個幅度係比較細一啲嘅。我哋嘅動作呢，其實幅度呢應該都唔會好大嘅，因為呢我哋個身體呢係轉去唔同嘅方向。
Bring the triangle and the legs back to the center and do this a number of times.
將三角形同埋雙腿帶返嚟中間，然後呢來回做幾次呢一個動作。
Legs to the left, triangle to the right.
雙腿轉向左邊，三角形指向右邊。
And what's the head doing?
你嘅頭做緊乜嘢呢？
Again, there's no correct way. Whatever you feel comfortable. Does the head go with the triangle? Does it go with the legs? Does it stay fixed in space?
你嘅頭點樣喐？冇乜所謂嘅，冇啱同錯嘅，可以呢係跟住個手一齊喐，又或者係反方向都可以。
Come back to the center, uncross your legs.
返返嚟中間，我哋放返雙腳。
Your right leg over your left.
然後呢，反方向咁樣翹咯，我哋嘅右腳翹上去左腳上邊。
Gently take both legs to the right as you move your legs to the left.
讓我哋嘅雙腿呢轉向右邊嘅同時呢，我哋嘅手轉向左邊。
Bring them back to the center.
然後帶返兩隻手同埋腳返去中間。
Feel the movement in the ribs.
感覺你肋骨嘅喐動。
The movement in the chest.
你胸口嘅喐動。
As the triangle goes in one direction, the legs in the opposite direction at the same time, and then they come back to meet each other in the middle.
你嘅三角形呢，同你嘅雙腳呢，反方向咁轉動，但係呢，同時間咁樣返返嚟中間。
And the next time you're back in the center, stop, uncross your legs, lengthen your legs, bring your arms down to the side, close your eyes.
下一次你返返嚟中間嘅時候呢，可以將兩隻腳放返落去脊度，伸長雙手，放喺身體兩側，伸長雙腿，眯埋眼。
And sense how the back of you is contacting the floor now.
留意下而家你係點樣接觸，你嘅背部係點樣接觸個地下㗎？
Bring your attention to your lower back.
將注意力帶去你嘅下背。
The space between your lower back and the floor.
你嘅下背同地下之間嗰個空間。
Has the space changed?
呢個空間有冇唔同到啊？
Does your lower back feel flatter on the floor?
你嘅下背喺個地下嗰度有冇覺得平咗啲呢？
Closer to the floor?
貼近個地下多啲。
Sense your upper back.
留意下你嘅上背，
Both shoulder blades.
兩個肩胛骨。
Do your shoulder blades feel flatter on the floor?
你嘅肩胛骨喺地下上面有冇覺得平咗啲呢？
Do you feel a sense of width between both shoulders?
喺兩個膊頭之間會唔會覺得有一個闊度呢？
Sense your breathing.
留意下你嘅呼吸。
And as you breathe in, begin to feel and sense that your whole torso, your belly, your ribs, your chest can open like the flower or like the ball. The whole torso expands on the inhale.
留意下你吸氣嘅時候呢，你整個身軀，你嘅腹部、胸口、肋骨，好似一朵花咁樣打開。響你吸氣嘅時候，身體擴張。
And on the exhale, there is a softening in the chest. The belly moves down towards the ground, towards the floor.
當你呼氣嘅時候呢，胸口變得柔軟，你嘅腹部呢向地下嘅方向下沉。
There's a gentle letting go on the exhale.
你呼氣嘅時候呢，有一個好溫和嘅釋放嘅。
Gently roll your head from one side to the other side.
慢慢將你嘅頭左右兩邊轉動一下。
Sense the quality of rolling the head.
留意下你嘅頭轉動嘅時候嗰個質感係點樣嘅。
In the Feldenkrais method, we're really looking first for the quality of the movement.
喺魁根斯方法入邊呢，我哋首先留意嘅係我哋動作嘅質素。
We may also find a change in the quantity. You may feel that your head is moving a little bit further.
可能呢，我哋都會留意到我哋動作嘅嗰個幅度呢係會有改變，可能呢個幅度會大咗。
But we're kind of centering or focusing on the quality. What's the quality now of rolling the head? Does it feel nice? Does it feel pleasurable to give the weight of your head to the floor as you roll the head?
但係我哋呢更加着重動作嘅質感，個動作係唔係輕易或者係你享受個動作嘅呢？
Continue to roll your head, but open your eyes.
繼續轉動個頭，但係呢可以慢慢打開眼睛。
And then bring your eyes and your head back to the center.
然後將頭同埋眼睛都帶返嚟中間。
Bend your legs, bring your feet to stand.
我哋曲膝將兩隻腳呢擺喺席上面。
Roll to the side and bring yourself to sit.
慢慢轉去一邊，然後呢俾自己坐返起身。
And then in your own time, bring yourself to stand.
然後呢慢慢用你自己嘅節奏呢企返起身。
And take a moment in standing to just close your eyes and sense your contact to the earth, to the ground, through your feet.
用少時間呢去感受下，眯埋眼留意下我哋腳底同地下之間嗰個接觸。
Can you sense the connection to the earth below you?
你感唔感覺到你同地下，你腳底下嘅地下嘅連結呢？
And can you also sense the connection to the space, the sky above you?
會唔會都同時可以感覺到你同你頭頂上高個天空嘅連結呢？
That there is a lengthening long to the direction of the sky and also to the direction of the earth.
呢度呢有一個拉長，一個延伸嘅感覺，好似呢我哋同時間呢向天空伸延，但係呢亦都向地下伸延。
Open your eyes and have a walk in space.
請你打開眼睛，喺你嘅空間嗰度行下。
So thank you very much. That's the second class of our 4-class series. I look forward to seeing you again for the third class.
好多謝大家，呢一個呢就係我哋4堂嘅系列入邊嘅第2堂，希望喺下一堂再見到你啊！